During this lesson, we're going to sketch orthographic and isometric views of a triangular prism. This is what the shape looks like in 3D. We'll also be drawing a 2D version of the front, the sides, and the top or plan view. And when we finish the drawing, it will look like this. I'm just going to start by ghosting over the top of the page to help me get a nice parallel line to the top that will be the baseline for the orthographic view. Just turn the paper 90 degrees so that we can get the vertical lines now. So that will be the left hand edge, and there's the right hand edge of the shape that we're about to draw. And again, we'll just ghost over the baseline so we can get a nice parallel line for the top of the shape, as you can see here. I'll just estimate and mark in the middle where the apex of the triangle is there. And again, just going from point to point, rehearsing the line and then committing to it, as you can see here. And then just turn that page a little bit so that we can get the next edge line of the triangle, and then just the base of the triangle, as you can see here. Once we've got the detail line of the triangle, we can think about drawing the other views. So I think the first view that we'll draw this time after the elevation is the plan. So just giving a distance between the two views and then ghosting, as you could see, so we could get the size of the plan, and then just projecting up for where that edge would be visible in the plan, and then just outlining it with the detail lines. Okay, next we're going to just project along the top of the shape, so ghosting over the bottom so that we can get a nice parallel line for projecting the height of the triangle. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up between these construction lines at 45 degrees, which allows me to project across for the heights there of the plan, and then ghosting over that line so then we can project down, and that will give us the same width as the plan, which we'd expect for the end elevation, as you can see here. Once we've got that, we can just add in the detail lines. And again, on the left hand side, we're just going to repeat that process. So project across for the height line, getting a nice parallel line to the baseline, and then using that technique where we project at 45 degrees so that we can again just project horizontally across from the plan, and then vertically down from the intersection on the 45 degree line to form the end elevation, as you can see. Now we're ready to start drawing the 4 isometric versions of this shape, looking at different angles. So start off by drawing a horizontal line, which is parallel to the bottom of the page, and then we're going to draw the vertical leading edge above that horizontal line. That horizontal line allows us to estimate the 30 degree angle up to the right, as you can see, and then up to the left, that will form the crate of this view. Now I'm estimating how wide the crate will be, and I'll just ghost over the leading edge to make sure that my lines going vertically up are nice and parallel to that leading edge. Next, again, an estimate of the height of the shape. So again, on the leading edge, we're estimating it to be a cube, so just ghosting over the 230 degree lines and just taking them further up, and again thoroughly ghosting those two before we do the back edge there, and in exactly the same way the back edge of the shape here. Now this is a crate that the triangular prism sits inside, as you can see. So I'm just going to estimate where the apex of the triangle is, and then just draw in the detail line for the actual shape, as you can see here on the front. And once we've done that, what we're going to do is just project the apex edge on the top across, and then we can darken that in. So it's quite a simple shape, and the only line that's really left just to construct is the back edge that you can see here. Just go through the same process but looking at the shape from a different angle. So get the baseline and the leading edge, and then form those 30 degree lines off to the left and the right, and then form the crate, as you can see here. just again using the ghosting technique to go over the lines to make sure that all those lines in the crate are parallel. Once you've got that, you can identify the top center apex, and you can see we've rotated the shape through 90 degrees, and then just darkening in the shape with the detail lines. Okay, and again reorientating the shape once more. Start off with the baseline and the leading edge perpendicular to the baseline, and getting a good estimate of 30 degrees coming off the bottom edge of that leading edge. Getting all our parallel lines, again using that ghosting technique to make sure we end up with as good a crate as possible. This time we're going to topple the shape over, so the apex is going to be vertically down, as you can see here, so that the triangle shape is facing up the way. And just outline the shape to complete it. Okay, and again a key skill here is forming the crate that the shape will go in. So from the baseline, vertically up for a leading edge of the crate, and then estimating your 30 degrees each side, deciding on the size of the crate and using your ghosting techniques just to create as good a crate as possible, which is the key to the success of drawing the shape. Now we'll just orientate it so that the apex of the triangle is facing to the right, as you can see here, and we'll just outline the top of the triangle and then the rest of the shape, as you can see here. And once you've completed all these shapes, what we'll do is just add a little bit of a flat tone to the right hand facing surfaces of these triangular prisms, just as you can see here, a little bit of tone on each right hand face.